So this weekend, I'm so happy. I get to do staff patrol Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. 3 nights. Lucky me.
In a completely sold out park.
In a completely sold out park. And next weekend's 4th of July. I'm sure I'll be on those nights too. Normally I do Saturday, Sunday. Sunday's typically not too bad, but I have been out there till 11 dealing with crazy people on Sunday before. So the person I had an issue with last weekend, they're back this weekend because they get a couple cans of courage and they get crazy. I can respect anybody having fun, having a few drinks. So yes, I was up there de-escalating the situation, and last night on staff patrol he was drinking and carrying on. It was almost 11 o'clock at night. And
quiet hours are 10.
Quiet hours are 10, and I rolled up on him and asked him nicely to quiet down, and he didn't like that. And
kids were playing beer pong.
Yeah, kids were being loud, and you know, he stepped up on me, started getting in my space, so I stepped back, and a lot of words were said, and he stepped toward me again. I stepped back, and he told me it'd be best for me not to come back. So I took that as a threat, and I said, "Are you threatening me?" He says, "No more than you're threatening me, asking me if I want to be here." Because I did ask him if they want to stay here. I'm thinking, that's not a threat, that's policy, buddy, you know. So anyway, I do have good staff here because my manager backed me on it. We went up there this morning, talked to the guy. He was very apologetic, you know, said he felt really stupid afterwards. So I think sometimes once people sober up, they come back to reality, and all's well that ends well, right? So it discouraged me a little bit because I thought, man, that could have, you don't know who you're dealing with. You know, you approach people that are strangers and you don't know their background, you don't know their mental status. And as he approached me, I was ready. I was thinking, okay, what's his next action going to be? So he didn't make any sudden moves toward me after that, so that was okay.
It's definitely made you think more about what positions you accept when you're a work camper,
right,
and what you want your responsibility to be, right?
Right. When I was told about staff patrol, you know, what our duties were, I was a little bit skeptical about it, thinking I don't want to approach people. You know, I'm not a confrontational type of person, and they're always saying, well, you approach them once, if it gets out of hand, you back off and call management, and then it goes to the local police department. And my manager did tell him, you're lucky Paul didn't call me last night because you'd have been out of here. PD would have been called in and you'd have been out. And he was grateful that didn't happen. But the sad thing is, he did that in front of his kids,
right,
and other kids. So that's how they're being raised, to see that you don't have to respect authority of any level. You know, I'm just a staff guy here, but I am in the authoritative role to enforce the park rules. So, and the one kid mouthed off to me. That's what was disappointing. When I walked up, all I saw were kids and beer. And when I asked them, you know, if they were drinking, one mouthed off and got real smart. And that's when I said, "Do you want to even be? You want to stay here?" Then he came out of the shadows, and he even admitted that today. You didn't even see me stand there. I was just letting it all unfold to see what was said. You know, that's a setup in its own right there. So you got to really be careful the words you choose, your body language, all that stuff.
But also, too, you were thinking about them as a family more than he was as a drunk person, because if they got kicked out, that would have been a family of people put behind the wheel who could have endangered other lives, their own lives.
And that's what I thought of. I didn't want to get my manager involved because I knew he would kick him out at midnight. And, you know, then you got intoxicated people on the streets. And, you know,
which they take fifth wheel.
Yeah, and then they would end up hitting someone that's innocent, and it could cost someone their life or injured someone, and I didn't want that on my conscience. So I just let them sleep it off, and we went up there this morning, and it's all good, and we'll move on, we'll move forward. We will be happy campers and get along. Yeah.
Well, good.
So this is just a little piece of our responsibilities here. If you're looking to work camp, keep that in mind. Okay, one thing about this park is we have chipmunks everywhere, and this is our wood pile. There's one chirping down here. They're the cutest things. I guess they're a nuisance to a lot of people around here, but not us. I think he stopped chirping. He's probably watching me. It's like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park when they're at the bushes right there watching you and you don't realize it. Then they spit in your face and you die. Oh well, maybe they'll come out. I'm sure you guys have seen chipmunks. Alright, getting ready for a trip south. We're going to empty out this camper to get it back to the factory. Look at this mess. I've just got stuff crammed in here. Check this out. Took a piece of, I think that's 3-inch PVC, and I just screwed it right to the aluminum rafters. Put my fishing rods in there. How cool is that? I put a cap on the other end. There's the cap. Megan's electric bike we've had for 6 months and she has not even ridden it yet. Look at that. Still brand new. Gotta get that thing out. We're just working way too much. Thanks. That's another thing. When you're looking for a work camp job, make sure you ask every question you can. Write them all down. It wasn't disclosed to me that I'd be pumping out septic tanks. Oh, in a porta potty. It's pretty disgusting. Since showing you the bike, I decided I might as well get it out and ride it. 6 months is too long. See how it does. This isn't going to be an e-bike video though. Doing a round through the campground, making sure that there aren't any rule breakers. You know, we got to get them rule breakers. A big old field. You miss something? It's bumpy. See if we can catch any wildlife. It's fun mowing this big old thing, especially after the rain. But you know what I like to do in the field? In a golf cart, unsupervised. Okay, I'm off to another staff patrol shift. Like I said earlier, I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. And I've got my handy dandy French press. And I'm going to make me a nice cup of coffee to wake up. This French press is awesome. It came from Defiance Tools. Defiance Tools have been at the RV Tampa Super Show. Tampa RV Super Show. And the past 2 years we went, they put really cool goodies in our goodie bag. They gave us a heavy-duty bottle opener, which is awesome. And then last year they gave us like a micro screwdriver set, which we have used. So we went by their booth each time we're there, and we purchased something. Whether it's a gift, stocking stuffer for somebody, or something for ourselves. And this French press is one thing we bought the first year we were there. Just sharing that with you. Another staff patrol. Hopefully we won't have any crazy people. It is kind of interesting though when people do get crazy and you got to roll up on them. You want to see a big old horse trailer. Look at that monster. That thing is huge. Look at that. I think it's 38 feet, I think they said. Could haul the Clydesdales. That's a cool bike with a sidecar. Check that out. slick. See if I can't get a picture of it later. The sidecar has a wood floor. Alright, time to lock these puppies up. One of my favorite things to do. Shut it down. Get the cable. One less thing I gotta chase around the campground. Kids on them trikes. They ride the heck out of them things. Alright, let's go see what else I'm gonna do. Come on, baby, go. Get the awning rolled in. So that's where I was saying, I think I was saying in this video, it might have been another video, ask a lot of questions, what you're getting into. That's where they get you. The job description will have detailed things you'll be doing, and then it'll say other duties as needed. Those other duties can be doozies. Doozy duties. So just be mindful. Ask, ask, ask. You can be point blank. Do I have to pump septic tanks? Do I have to do security? You know, do I have to work nights? Because a lot of those things they're not going to tell you, because then you wouldn't want the job. At least, you know, most people wouldn't. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. This will give you an idea of some of the things to expect and look out for when you're looking at work camping jobs and applying, and during the interview process, what questions you might want to ask. There's always going to be some surprises when you take a job. They're not going to tell you everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next video, we hope you're trading the everyday for a better day.